Hero. This is the mixer board over here. And when you're doing a house show, I mean, what's like the rudimentary stuff that you need to make sure that there's like sound? I mean, obviously you don't just say, "Hey, show up, everybody." And...
Yeah. I've been to something like that. Bare minimum, you need speakers that are powered in some way, either through passive speakers and a powered board, or powered speakers and a passive board. Pretty simple stuff. Mics, mic stands, mic cables, speaker cables too for your speakers. Make sure everything is long enough. Otherwise, you're gonna have some awkward placement of things. I mean, that's really it. You know, the vocals are your biggest concern. Most people will bring an amp that you can at least crank up to be loud enough, or someone will have one. If you need to bring an extra mic to mic up an amp to help it out a little bit, do it. But drums and bass are plenty loud. I mean. Yeah, you really just need to worry about guitar and vocals overall. Make sure you have the right equipment. You know, you're not running anything wrong. You're not plugging anything in where it doesn't belong. Don't blow anything up. You know, talk to your, local music store salesman or representative.
What? I mean, you say you've been to some bad house. What's the worst mistake you see at house shows that go wrong?
Either someone not bringing their own gear.
Ungrounded outlets.
Ungrounded outlets are pretty bad. And you can fight those with power strips, like I said earlier. You can try. If that doesn't work, bring foam microphone covers or grab a sock and throw it over so you stop getting electrocuted. I mean, yeah, I've seen somewhere like the PA wasn't loud enough, it wasn't working right. Make sure everything works at least well enough, you know. No one wants to show up anywhere and be like, oh, hey, only one speaker works in the PA, so you gotta sing louder. You know, that's always the worst. But yeah. I mean, you just, do your research. Figure out what you need to run a basic, like, small room kind of thing. Keep in mind you're going to have loud amps and drums. Getting over the drums is the hardest part of any practice session, any show. Mixing and mastering an album, getting over the drums is a big deal. And not having everything sound like shit in the process. Easier said than done, You kind of treat it like when you're practicing with your band. If you're a musician like me, or like half the people here, think of it as like band practice.
Okay.
Just get over everything, turn the vocals up a little bit more than you would normally so people can hear you, and that's all you really need to do, Let the audience, like, hey, if someone is like, hey man, you should turn your guitar up or something, like, listen to them, they're in front of you. But hey, that's about it, man. It's a simple process. Just do your research.
I just got it. What's mine in crate? The one I just